Okay, so download it now while you are at school. No, but it's a normal YouTube. Huh? No, man. So you can't watch a YouTube video. And the hostel one? Oh, you're not in the hostel. Okay, wag, ek gaan nou nog gou vir jou kyk. All right, so let's just mark. And then you guys that didn't do, please try and stay with me. No? All right. So A1 was... No, we already marked that one. This is now chapter 9. No? There, exercise 2, have a look. That's on page 113. Okay, you're good. All of you. All right, so that is what is given. And then they say, solve the following equation and check your answers. So we first had to go and get rid of those brackets. So I'm going to multiply in. 5 times x is going to give me 5x. Then 5 times minus 1 gives me minus 5. 4 times x, 4x. And 4 times 1, 4. Okay, now we take unknowns to the left. No. So 5x, and then because that moves over, it becomes minus 4x. Okay, and 5x minus 4x is going to give me x. Yeah, or 1x, yeah. All right, so I end up with this. Now I want to get rid of that minus 5. So I'm going to say, no, plus 5. Remember, I want the x alone, eh? Okay, so which means that that's going to be x, and then minus 5 plus 5 cancels out. So it's equal to 9. And then please go check your answers. Go substitute it back in. All right. Okay, let's look at number 3. Number 3 was 3 minus p equal to 4, 2 plus p. Okay, good. So 6 times 3 gave me 18. 6 times minus p gives me minus 6p. Okay. 4 times 2, 8. And 4 times p, 4p. You fine with that? Okay, let's take unknowns to the left, which means that that 4p, if it moves over, becomes minus 4p. Okay, can you see that 18? What's written in front of that 18? A positive, no? Okay, equal to 8. So minus 10p minus 4p is going to, minus 6 minus 4 is going to give me minus 10p. Okay, now I want to get rid of that 18. So I'm going to say minus 18. I'm hearing plus 8. Remember, you've got to get rid of the number that is next to that unknown. That's why I'm not getting rid of the 8. I'm getting rid of the 18. Okay, does that make sense? Okay, so then minus 10p is equal to minus 10. And now I want to get rid of coefficients. So I'm going to say divide by minus 10. And that means that p will be 1. You good? Right. Okay. B1 looked like this. I'm going slightly faster with these because I want to get to the next exercise because that's where the practice, I think, is going to be important. So I move the x over so it becomes minus x. Right, so that's going to become 7x minus 4 equal to 3. Now I want to get rid of that minus 4, so I'm going to say plus 4 on each side, which means that I'm going to have 7x equal to 7. Now we divide by the coefficient. So x is equal to 1. Everyone good? Okay. Number 3. Now over here, because it's a negative, remember you must multiply in that minus as well. Right? So minus 4 times 2x gives me minus 8x. Minus 4 times minus 1 gives me positive 4. Good. All right, now we take unknowns to the left. So minus 8x, and then that goes over and becomes a plus x. Well done. All right, so minus 8x plus x is going to become minus 7x. Now we've got to get rid of what? I'm going to say minus 4, yes, which means that I'm going to have minus 7x is equal to minus 7. And that means I've got to divide by the coefficient of minus 7. So you're going to have x is equal to positive 1. Okay, everyone good? Right, last one, number 5. Okay, so what is it that I multiply into this bracket? Yes, minus 1. So what happens to that 3? Put it there. It stays there, no? Okay, now minus 1 is what I'm going to multiply into this bracket. Yes. Yeah? Yes, it's a minus 1 actually. All right. So minus 1 times y is going to give me minus 1y, or just minus y. Minus 1 times minus 3 gives me positive 3. Okay. So let me just, on the side, that 3 plus the 3 is going to be 6 minus y. Okay, so let's take the y over. Can you see that becomes a negative y? Okay, so 6 minus 2y is equal to 6. Now I've got to get rid of that 6. Oh, no, it's not y times y. It's minus 1y minus another 1y. Okay, it's only the exponent, or the unknown is only going to change when we multiply or divide. All right. Right, so now I've got to get rid of that 6. So I'm going to say not plus, minus. Okay, so so minus 2y is equal to 0. Yes. Good. Now what would be my next step? Good. Divide by minus 2. Okay, which means it's going to be y equal to 0. All right. No, negative isn't positive or negative. It's a nothing. No?
To get to the 6, if you times it by 3 plus
Hello. It's fine. Just get a seat and we carry on. She's asking, listen, that 3 plus 3 gave me the 6. Okay. Right. What did you want to ask? A negative what? Negative 0. It could be a negative number. Yes, my answer could be, like, let's say over here, it might have been negative 1. Yes, that can happen. But as I said, when your answer is 0, don't say negative 0 or positive 0, because 0 is literally nothing. Okay, it's neither positive or negative. Okay, right. Now, I want to go on to the fractions. So now we're at exercise 4. Yes. So a question. Yes, I am. Yeah. I don't know. It's not hard. Let me check again. Hold on. Huh? Do I what? Ja. Ek moet eers mooi luister. Wat die hel sê jy vir my? Dis nie moeilik nie, nee? It's really not hard. The only thing that I think you guys might be, and you're not going to struggle necessarily, the last 8 marks is fractions. That's what I'm going to start with now. So if you want to score those 8 marks, please pay attention to what I'm going to do from now until the end. Yeah. But the rest is straightforward. You would all be able to do it. If you were able to do what we've done so far, then you're fine.
I can tell him not to sleep.
Huh?
I can tell him not to sleep.
Nee, onthou net, nee. Please, before you guys write math, don't sleep. No, ek wil net vir jou sê, moenie niks slaap nie, nee? You've got to sleep. Otherwise, your brain becomes foggy. And when you write, it's all mengelmoes.
Remember, I was already like that.
Nee? So moenie. You have to get a good night's sleep as well. Nee. Listen, rather go to bed. I don't know what time you guys go to bed. 10 o'clock max. Nee? En nou weet ek gaan julle vir my lag. Maar nou dis hoekom julle mif is. Nee? So go to bed at 10 o'clock rather than wake up 5 o'clock and do another hour's math or whatever.
Remember, I always wake up at 5.
But then wake up at 4. But go to bed at, what time do you usually go to bed?
Man, it depends on how I feel that day.
No, but you go to bed at 10. When you're writing math, no later than 10.
Got you, man.
You can wake up early, no? But you've got to get a good night's rest. Otherwise, it's muff. Okay? Right. So exercise 4. Okay, right. Number 4. 3x minus 1 over 2.
160.
Yes. And those of you that didn't watch the video, please go do that a little later on. Gaan julle nou help om dit te download en al die dinge. Okay, right. So, the first thing when you get fractions is, I don't want to work with fractions, nee. Fractions neek vir julle verskriklik rond, nee. Dis ek spot altyd en sê die tor val af, want dan is dit asof julle heeltemal blank slaan, nee. Ja. No, we want to, that is actually 3x minus 1 divided by 2. So to get rid of it, I'm going to do the opposite. I'm going to multiply. Okay, but I can't just multiply by 2 because then I'm only getting rid of this fraction and not sorting out that one as well. So that is why we go look for the lowest common denominator. No? So that when we multiply, we get rid of all the fractions. Okay, yes. So in this case, the lowest number, look at my denominators. My denominators are 2 and 3. So the lowest number that I can multiply with to get rid of all of them would be 6. No, I'm going to say times 6 at both of them. No? Now, I'm going to do it here on the side. Yeah, have a look. So that was my first part. No. So when I say times 6, I'm actually doing this, times 6 over 1. No. All right, you fine with that? Please stop me immediately if you don't understand, because especially those that didn't watch the video yet. No? Okay, so what I can do is 2 will go into itself once, and 2 will go into that 3 times. So can you see at the bottom, I've got 1 times 1. What have I got at the top? 3 times this whole thing. Now, when I say this whole thing, let's rather put it in brackets. So do you guys agree that at the top it would be 3 times 3x minus 1, and at the bottom 1 times 1 gives me 1. Are you fine with that? But, okay, where did I lose you? Okay, look at, did you get how I crossed these out? Okay. Okay, look. There's one of 2 things, né? Because when I wrote it like this, né, I now want to try and cancel out. But
How did you know it's 6 over 1?
over here, we said we're going to multiply with 6
Oh, yeah.
because of the denominators. Okay, so basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to take that and times 6, and then take that times 6.
And the 1 is always going to be 1 over. Find the 1.
Yeah, because 6 is the same as 6 over 1. Okay, you fine with that? Right, now, I can't touch any of this yet because it's got more than one term at the top. No, so the only place where I could cancel out was over here and over there. When we cross out across or up and down. No, like that. No, this one with that one or that one with this one. You get it? Okay, nou moet ek eers al die lelike krap wegvat. Right. So, what we then do is, can look at the 2 and the 6. I can make them smaller. 2 will go into itself, how many times? 1. And 2 will go into 6, 3 times. So now I've actually got this. 3x minus 1 over, and can you see it's now a 1? Times, and over there I've got 3 over 1. No. Wait, do you see that part? Because we crossed out, that's now a 3 over 1.
So can you now divide 2 into 6?
Yes, yeah. What did you want to ask? I just said that there's 2 and that's 6. No, we're going to get it just now. Hold on. 2 goes into itself once. 2 will go into 6 3 times. That's where I got the 3. Okay, now, can you see at the bottom is over 1 and over 1? So that's the same as
Now you can touch it.
this. No. Okay, so now what's written there is actually 3 times 3x minus 1. Because this is more than one term, I am putting that in brackets. Do you get that?
Ma'am, did you put that 3 now in the bracket?
This 3 times the bracket. 3 times the bracket.
Oh, so you...
Because over here, the 3 was at the back, and we usually write it in the front. No, that's all I did. I just wrote it in the front. Okay? Yeah? Okay, right. So we said we look at the denominators, which was 2 and 3. So we want to get rid of those denominators. So we said we're going to multiply with 6. Are you fine with that? Now that times 6 is this times 6. So I'm taking that part and I'm saying, okay, times 6 now. All right. So when we did that, how much did we have then? 3 times 3x minus 1. I'm going to show you guys something on the board. Sorry, the people online, you can't. How I usually remember it, okay, is...
Are there going to be steps that you can write down?
Yeah, on the video I did 2 steps. Hey, Kokoine, can you see my denominator was 2? Okay, so the way that I remember it is you all got the part that we're going to multiply with 6. No, okay, so when I've got 2, how much do I have to multiply it with to get 6? 3. So then I say, okay, take that away. This I multiply with 3. Okay. It's
Ma'am, that's what
a more logical way of seeing it, but it's mathematically I've got to explain all of that.
Because I remember I asked you, can you say like 2 times?
Right in the beginning you said times 2 times 2. That's what you meant. No. Yeah. So stick to that shortcut then.
Yeah.
Okay. So if you'd like to guess over here, that's a 3. So this times 2. Right? Does that make more sense?
Yes.
Okay, good. Nassim, dat kan ek nie vir jou op 'n video verduidelik.
But you not that, but if you times 4 times 3 minutes.
What? 4? No. Look, I'm going to say that the 3 times what is going to give me 6? 2. So then I say, okay, what was at the top? I'm going to multiply that with 2. Makes sense?
So that's what comes after my little short.
So this is going to be your first mark. That.
Your ma'am was so smart.
Oh, so you get the free mark just to do that.
Yes. So remember, you just said, ooh, ons gaan lekker dop. Nee? Are we still going to dop?
Maybe, ma'am.
No. No. Next one you're going to see. Okay, now, hold on. Now, can you see it looks like the previous exercise?
Yes, ma'am.
No? So your step one is just get rid of the brackets. Get rid of the fractions.
So the initial
No?
500.
Now we use the same steps. We're going to multiply them in. No? Are you fine?
Yes, ma'am.
So 3 times 3x, 9x. Yes. Almost like 3 times minus 1, minus 3. Okay. 2 times 4x, 8x. Okay. Now what do we next? Yes. Take them to the left. No? All right. 9x. Good. Okay. And now what's left on that side? Nothing. And how do I write nothing? There we go. No? Okay. 9x minus 8x. X. Yes. You can. Okay. Now I've got to get rid of. There we go. Plus 3. Okay. So my answer will be 3. Ta-da! There. So only the first step is the new thing, or is the difficult part. No? From there on. Only. Ja? Ek weet dan sit die lekker nie. Over there. Then you get it. Ja, maar sien, ek moet vir jou die wiskunde deel verduidelik. Okay, so kom ons kyk gou die volgende deel sonder die wiskunde. Ons doen net ons manier, né? Nee. Okay, right? Now we're at B3. Okay, so 4x plus 1 over 4 plus 3x plus 2. Nee, wag. Nee, kom nou nie. 3x over 2. Okay, so let's decide with how much do we've got to multiply. Look at denominators. Wag, kyk, wat's die kleinste getalletjie? I've got 4 and I've got 2. So but you could also have multiplied with 4. Hey, 4 is the smaller one. Do you guys see? It wouldn't be wrong if you multiplied with 8. Okay? But the smallest one, or the fastest one, would be 4. Okay, right. So, let's look at the first one. That one.
Now can you scratch the bottom number that?
There we go. So what's going to be left there?
So it's 4 bracket 4x plus 1.
Why 4? Yeah? Yeah? There we go. Have a look. I'm going to say it again. Remember, we are multiplying. We multiply by 4. Okay? Ooh, this is like so 4, I've got to multiply with how much to get 4? 1. No. Okay, so that times 1. And times 1 is actually just that. It's not going to change. No. You can. It won't be wrong. Okay. Kom ons kyk gou terwyl ek nou hier bo is. 2 times what?
8. No, it's 2, ma'am.
So that in brackets
4.
times 2. No? Okay?
It's the same.
Same thing. So, whoop, that in brackets
Yeah,
times 2. Is julle reg? Okay, so, julle my rug is nou weer in sy glory.
Same, ma'am.
Okay, so it's going to look like this. 4x minus 1. No?
Can I still write the 1?
Yeah, you guys now want to do that. No? Okay. Plus, and then what are we going to multiply that with? 2. Yes. And then what are we going to multiply this with? 2. Please, people, if you don't put the brackets there, that's you're screwed. No? You've got to write your brackets. Okay? Luister gou vir my, so as ek môre verby jou stap and I hit you over the head, then you know you forgot your freaking brackets, né?
You know what you must do, ma'am?
But
Must come stand by me and say, look at my book and then say.
We just read question for
And then
Maak
after
dit jou
that
op jou
start-
sinne wees.
And that's, yeah.
Okay, so now we got rid of the fractions. So now kan ek net gaan en maal, nee? We simplify, we multiply. Yeah.
Have we done foil with like 3 fractions?
No, not yet. No, not this one.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
and it's a flashback.
Is it? Oh, sorry. Dankie. Okay, so now 2 times 3x, 6x. Wat sê 26x? 2 times 2, wat gaan aan met die man? Is jy op dieselfde bladsy as ons? 2 times 3x, stele. Daar, sê dankie. 6x. Okay, right, so let's simplify these like terms. Can you see 4x plus 6x is going to give me 10x. Then 1 plus 4 is going to give me 5. Okay. Right, let's take the unknowns to the left. So it becomes minus 6x. Equal to what? 0. There we go. Okay, so 4x plus 5 equal to 0. Now we say get rid of that 5. Now say, so 4x equal to minus 5. Yes, now we divide by 4. Now, listen people, because a lot of the times, kids, they got the right answer. And then you go like this. And then you try something new on the side. Oh, you know, then I want to have a heart attack because you've got the right answer. But for some or other reason, it looked wrong to you. Even if it's a weird answer, have a look at this weird answer. Minus 5 over 4. It is weird. So let it be. I'm also weird. You could. Negative 1 and a quarter. You could, yeah. But why do you want to do extra work? Stop here with a fraction. Okay. Okay, right. Can we move on? Okay, number 4. How does it look? We're not failing anymore, eh? Okay, people, just put up your hand. Did you guys do these? Who did all of them? Was going to do it today. Okay. So that's where I now stop. I want you to quickly try and do this one. First, tell me, with how much are we going to multiply? We're going to multiply with? 6. Good. Okay, so that is where I'm going to stop. I want you to just write down your first step. If I multiply with 6, how much would it be? People, this is now a new competition. Go.
So basically, it's a biggest number.
No, because what if it's something like 3 and 4? I can't then multiply with 4. So then I'm going to use 12. Because 12 is the smallest number that both 3 and 4 can go into. Huh? No, that was a different example. You're going to now multiply with 6. Write down your first step. And while you wait for me, carry on. I'm going to let you solve the whole thing. No, don't say yet. I want everyone to finish writing down their first step. Yeah, but then we mark it. That's why I'm only letting you do the first step. And then we mark it. And once you get it right, then I'll let you carry on until the end. Yeah. Sema? Are you done?
Yeah.
Everyone done with the first step? Partytjie is alweer amper verby, né? So whatever we don't finish marking now, I'll send a picture on the group. Okay. Right, can I say what the first step is? Okay? Okay. Sê as jy klaar is?
Yeah, next.
Yes? No, during class.
Ma'am, can you please write the one?
Pleasure.
Ma'am, can you please write the
I will.
I wrote the X in the alphabet, so I put it in brackets.
Huh?
I wrote the X in brackets.
Yeah. Like that. Good. Okay, so hopefully you all got that. Huh? Good. Okay, so now carry on. Get rid of those brackets and unknowns left and all of that. Go.
Does the negative 1 apply to the pillars of them?
Yes. The negative 1 applies to everything inside that bracket. That's why we keep it in brackets. Okay, where did I leave? Ek wou nou sê, where did I leave you? Is jy seker jy's alright? Okay. You guys at home, just don't look at the screen now. I just want to carry on writing while they're writing so that I can just post the picture afterwards. We're going to finish this one first, the one that you guys are busy with. Soon.
Man, before,
Hmm?
what? And when we stand up,
Yeah? Say ma? Can you what? Oh, okay, yes. Okay, you guys done? Alright, so we would have 2 times 2x, 4x, 2 times minus 1, minus 2. Then minus 3x minus 2 equal to 3x. Okay, let's simplify. X minus 4 is equal to 3x. Then I take it over. Oops, you saw, yeah? What for? Minus 2. Huh? Look, I said 4x minus 3x gave me 1x. And then minus 2 gave me that minus 4. I will. Like that. Okay, good. So now I'm going to get minus 2x. Alright, so I'm going to say plus 4. So minus 2x equal to 4. Now I divide by minus 2, which means that I'm going to have x is equal to minus 2. Kyk hoe oulik is julle. Did you guys get it? Yeah. Okay, listen. If you've got to go, then you can. If you want to stay, I'm quickly going to write number 5 and 6 because I'm still waiting for the girl that's going to come for extra class. I've not seen of Sally like this. Yeah?
I say that 4x minus 3x is equal to x, right? Where is 1x?
Yeah.
Right? And then I say negative 2x minus 2x equals 4, man.
Wait. Negative 2 minus 2
Yeah.
gives me minus 4.
Yeah.
Did you have minus 4?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, yeah.
And then I said equals to 3x, right? And then I gave 3x.
So wait, this step looks exactly like mine. Okay.
Then I carry this over, I said x minus 3x minus 4 equals 0.
Yeah.
And then I said x minus 3x.
Yeah.
And then I was supposed to get 3x. I mean,
Uh-uh.
I was getting 2x.
X minus 3. Use your calculator. Say 1 minus 3 because it was 1x minus 3x. Can you see it gives you minus 2x? No.
What? Which one are we at now?
Okay. Are you fine? Are you okay? Yeah? I've got a girl from Girls I Know but she hasn't called yet, so I'm carrying on until I hear from them. Okay. And I want to answer your J. Okay. Your J. Right. Okay, kom ons kyk gou-gou hierso. If you want, we carry on. If you've got to go, then it's fine. Okay, so over here, my denominators were 7 and 2, and then. What's my denominator here? It's actually 1. No. Okay, so the smallest number that 7 and 2 can go into was 14. Okay, so you're all fine with that. Right, so when I multiply with 14, then it's going to be 2 bracket 3k minus 2. Yeah.
When I get home, will it still be online?
When you get home. I don't know. It depends on how long it takes you to get home.
Like 15 minutes in the no chat.
Maybe.
But I will go online.
I don't know. But I'm still recording. So in any case, post, just look from 36 minutes on is what you missed. Okay. Then, no, I'm checking it here as we go along. It's open. Okay, then, because that was a 2, I'm going to multiply with how much? 7 bracket 2k minus 3. Which 2? That one. Remember? Because this is 7. 7 times what gives me 14? 2. Yeah. Bye-bye. Okay, now look at this one. 1 times 14 is going to give me? I word for 1. 14. No? Yeah. 14 times 1 gives me 14. Okay, double check with your calculators, no? Right, so now we multiply in. Everyone fine up until that step? Jy seker jy vra ons.
I focus on the fraction like times master 1 equals times 14.
Yeah, remember everything I've got to multiply with 14. Even though that, let me just quickly answer. Hello. Right. Okay, so now we multiply in. No. So 2 times 3k, 6k. 2 times minus 2, minus 4. Minus 7 times 2k, minus 14k. And minus 7 times minus 3, positive 21, equal to 14. No. Okay, so now 6. Yeah, kyk gou daar. No, nothing had to be multiplied in there. It stays 14. Remember we said that times 14? Huh? Okay. And that times 14. And then this times 14 gave me that 14. Okay. You're right. Okay, so now, look. 6k minus 14k. Gaan vir my gee hoeveel? Good. So minus 8k. Then minus 4 plus 21. Yes, girls, I know.